Years ago, the CEO of Costco went to the company's founder with a problem. "Jim," he said, "we can't keep selling this hot dog combo for $1.50. We're losing money on it." The founder's answer became legend. "If you raise the price of the effing hot dog, I will kill you." Figured out. That hot dog has cost 1.50 since 1985. Over 40 years. No inflación, no excepciones, no merci. And it's not a gimmick. It's the visible tip of one of the smartest business models in retail history. Because here's the secret about Costco. It barely makes money selling you anything. Not the hot dog, not the chicken, not the 70-inch TV. Almost all of the real profit comes from somewhere else entirely. And once you see it, you'll never look at your membership card the same way again. The story starts with a man most people have never heard of, Sol Price. In 1954, he opened a discount warehouse in San Diego called FedMart and spent the next 20 years learning how to sell things cheaper than anyone else in America. Then in 1975, Price was forced out of his own company by new owners. He was 59 years old, pushed out of the thing he built. His revenge was to build something better. Then in 1976, Price tried something genuinely strange, a store you had to pay to enter. He called it Price Club, a bare-bones warehouse selling bulk products at nearly cost to members only. The annual fee wasn't a tax on top of shopping. The fee was the business. The membership did something subtle, too. Members paid up front before buying a single thing. Theft nearly vanished because every person in the building was on file. And, psychologically, everyone who paid to get in needed the place to be worth it. So they bought more. One of Price's employees was a kid who had started out bagging groceries at FedMart. His name was Jim Senegal. He spent over 2 decades working his way up under Price, absorbing every rule of the model from the man who invented it. And Price didn't just teach Senegal. Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, wrote in his memoir that he borrowed more ideas from Sol Price than from anybody else in business. Sam's Club, Walmart's warehouse chain, is the other branch of the same family tree. The teacher taught everyone. In 1983, Senegal and a Seattle lawyer named Jeff Brotman opened their own version in a converted warehouse in Seattle. They call it Costco. 10 years later, Costco and Price Club merged into one company. The student had taken the teacher's model, and now he was about to perfect it. Costco runs on rules that sound insane to normal retailers. Rule 1. Never mark anything up more than 14%. Kirkland products get 15%. That's an internal ceiling the company has repeated for decades. Normal stores mark your groceries up 25 to 50%. Costco physically caps its own greed. Rule 2. Carry almost nothing. A regular supermarket stocks 40 to 50,000 different items. Costco carries around 4,000, rotated constantly, so every visit feels like a treasure hunt. Fewer items means giant orders per item, and giant orders mean brutal negotiating power over suppliers. Rule 3. Spend nothing on frills. No advertising. Concrete floors. Products sold straight off the shipping pallet they arrived on. Every dollar not spent on decoration is a dollar that keeps prices pinned to cost. There's a 4th rule hiding in plain sight. The return policy is almost comically generous. Costco will take nearly anything back, with a receipt or without. That policy costs real money. It also means members trust the place completely, and trust is the cheapest marketing on earth. And that's the whole game right there. The prices aren't low to make money. The prices are low to make you come back. Now look at what those rules produce. Last fiscal year, Costco collected $5.3 billion in membership fees. $65 for a basic card, $130 for the executive tier, for more than 80 million paying members around the world. Here's the twist. That fee money is less than 2% of Costco's total revenue. Sounds like pocket change, but revenue is not profit. Selling groceries at cost produces almost no profit at all. So those little fees end up being roughly half of Costco's entire operating profit. Sit with that for a second. $275 billion of merchandise moves through those warehouses largely, so that $5 billion of membership fees can hit the bottom line almost untouched. The store is the bait. The card is the business. And members don't leave. 92.3% of members in the US and Canada renewed last year. When Costco raised the fee in 2024, its first increase in 7 years, the renewal rate barely flinched. $5 extra a year, multiplied by 80 million members, is nearly pure profit. And just like Netflix, Costco even cracked down on card sharing. Photos on cards, ID checks at self-checkout. When the membership is the entire profit engine, you guard it like one. Millions even pay double for the executive card because it returns 2% of what you spend, which sounds generous until you realize it locks the member in deeper. Nobody walks away from a card that owes them money. If this sounds familiar, it should. It's the same math as Netflix or your gym membership, except Costco's version comes with a warehouse attached, and the warehouse pays for itself. Which brings us back to the hot dog. $1.50 for a hot dog and a soda was cheap in 1985. Today, it's basically charity. So why does the price never, ever move? Because the hot dog isn't food. It's marketing. It's a 1.50 billboard that screams, "This place is on your side." Remember, Costco spends nothing on advertising. It doesn't have to. The hot dog is the ad budget. And it's a billboard people line up for. The food courts move those combos by the 100 million every single year. Multiply a small loss by 100 million smiles, and you get the cheapest customer loyalty program ever invented. The company even built its own hot dog plant near Los Angeles to control the cost. Think about that. When the price of a product is sacred, you re-engineer the entire supply chain around it. And that idea was about to get much, much bigger. Meet the 4.99 rotisserie chicken. Costco sells over 150 million of them a year, and the price hasn't moved since 2009. Back in the mid-2010s, Costco's own finance chief admitted the company willingly gives up $30 to $40 million a year to hold that price. Then Costco did something no grocer had ever done. It spent $450 million building its own chicken operation in Fremont, Nebraska. Its own farms, its own plant, its own trucks. All of it, so a $5 chicken could stay a $5 chicken. Why go that far? Location. The chicken sits at the back corner of the warehouse. To reach it, you walk past the TVs, the clothes, the tires, the gold bars. Nobody drives to Costco for one chicken and leaves with one chicken. The bird loses pennies. The cart wins dollars. And yes, I said gold bars. Costco started selling 1-ounce gold bars, and analysts estimated it was moving as much as $200 million worth a month. They sell out in hours. The treasure hunt got literal. Same trick at the gas pump. Costco fuel runs well below the local average, on margins a fraction of a normal station's. And roughly half the people who fill up walk into the warehouse afterward. Cheap gas is a membership ad you drive past twice a day. Then there's the house brand. Kirkland Signature did roughly $90 billion in sales last year, somewhere between a quarter and a third of everything Costco sells. If Kirkland were a standalone company, it would be one of the biggest retailers in America on its own. Walmart has been chasing this model for 40 years. Sam's Club opened in 1983, the exact same year as Costco. Same format, same idea, backed by the biggest retailer on earth. It has never caught up. The copy was easy. The discipline wasn't. And Kirkland is a weapon. If a big brand won't lower its price, Costco makes its own version, often produced quietly by a top-tier manufacturer, and sells it cheaper on the same shelf. Brands know this, so they come to the table. Add the machine up. More than 900 warehouses worldwide, $275 billion in revenue, $8.1 billion in profit, with roughly half of it walking in the front door as membership fees before a single item gets scanned. The people stay too. Costco pays far above the retail average, a minimum around $20 an hour with average pay over $30. Happy staff means low turnover, cleaner stores, faster lines. The low prices are subsidized by everything except the customer experience. Wall Street hated this for years. One famous analyst complained that at Costco it was better to be an employee or a customer than a shareholder. Senegal's answer was that taking care of those two first is exactly what makes the shareholders rich last. The stock chart settled the argument. Investors figured it out a long time ago. Costco stock has beaten the S&P 500 badly over the past decade. $1,000 in Costco 10 years ago is worth several times what the index would have paid you. Boring warehouses, spectacular machine. The model even travels. When Costco opened its first store in China, the crowds in Shanghai were so enormous the store had to shut down early on opening day. Paying to shop, it turns out, translates into every language. So the next time the greeter checks your card at the door, notice what's actually happening. You pay for the right to walk into a store. And 80 million people happily do it every single year because the store hands the profit back on every shelf. Here's the lesson worth stealing. The best businesses don't squeeze every dollar out of sale. They price like a friend and charge for the friendship. Last video showed how McDonald's is secretly a landlord. Costco, it turns out, is secretly a subscription. So here's the question for the comments. What other store could pull this off, and which one never could? I read every reply. This is Money Mechanics, where we take money apart to see how it works. See you in the next one.